Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Holy Savior Menard Central High School in Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm Tom Bouchie. John Wolf is down on the field getting ready for the interview with head coach David Perkins, and we are so glad to have Landon Anderson back in the press box. Give you a little peek. There's Landon. Scoot over a little bit, Landon. There you go. I'm Tom Bouchie with Landon. John Wolf will join us up here after the interview with Coach David coming up in about 5 minutes. On the field, you can see the Eagles kind of going through some last-minute reps and getting some information from the head coaches down there. We are taking on a new team tonight, a team that we can't have kind of tried to look back and see if Menard's ever faced Church Point, and it's been a long time ago when they played Church Point. So new this year to go with the Kinder game last week in Port Bowery, as Lolly Dude told me I got to say it real slow to say it right. Lolly is a longtime voice of football in the area on the radio, and now the PA announcer for the Eagles. You'll probably hear him in the background right there making some announcements. Landon, we'll get you to kind of pan over here. You can see that the Church Point Battlin Bears, as they're called, are in the white jerseys with black pants, and they've got black numbers, so hopefully that'll be easy to see as we go through. Had a little sprinkle earlier this evening, actually, so hopefully we won't get any more rain tonight. I was down on the field, and it's not in bad shape. It's actually feels pretty good out there. A little soft, but still in good shape. With all the working, and route running and everything that both teams have done, the field has it's not torn up down the hash marks or down the numbers where you see a lot of cutting and everything, and the ground is holding steady. The Eagles are making their way back to the field house, and we'll have David coming up. John will be calling me in a couple of minutes. The Battlin Bears of Church Point. I've worked down there before, and it's taken me hour and 20 minutes or so to get to Church Point. For me, I go through Eunice and 190 and then go on down as I work my way down. But it's a good little haul. So they made their way up here, and the Eagles get to stay home tonight and next week. So finish out the season. The Church Point Battlin Bears are 5-3 on the year overall. They're 3-2 in district, but they play in 3A. They're District 4, 3A. So the Eagles are playing up, and you can kind of see just in the numbers of the kids out there on the field, look like they maybe got 20 or so more players, and they're good size out there. I was watching the center and the quarterbacks, and the line looks pretty big. So our line is pretty decimated. You'll hear David talk about what they're going to do. You can see Jack Roy's down there with his ankle, his knee, and Hollis Chapman went down this week in practice with a knee injury, kind of injured it a little bit last week and was able to go a little bit in the game, and but during the week it just started bothering him, so he's out for the rest of the year. And of course all the other injuries that we've had leading up there. North of a million, their record, as I said, 5-3. Landon, keep your eye on wherever John goes. You don't have to move the camera yet, but I've lost him for now. You see him anywhere? He's not on the field. Those are some of the other coaches, Coach Foltz and them. Yeah, I'm sure he's just waiting. A roster from Menard? Yeah, I'll get you one. Got the Church Point does their own live stream as well, and they just made it up here. North Vermilion was a loss in the first game this year. They played Marksville from DeParish and won that game, and then beat Rain, beat Mamou, lost to Iota, beat Pine Prairie, lost to Northwest, and coming off a victory over Crowley last week. So those are the games that they have played up to this point. They are ranked pretty well on their side of the ledger, and again, the Eagles will not be hurt by playing this game because they are playing up 3A. There's John, and coming up, he's going to be calling in. So I'll have to answer that call. David and John, you see him over on the 30? There you go. Kind of zoom in on him. So David Perkins out there on the 30-yard line with John Wolf. And we'll get John on the roadcaster. John, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you down here on the field with Coach Perkins. So, Coach, Friday night, cool weather. We finally got a little rain in the area. Got Church Point coming to town. You know, we talked in past coaches' shows. You talk about you don't like to talk about it, making excuses, but we can't help but notice, you know, we got a lot of injuries this year that's happened to us. Offensive line-wise, what are we looking like?
So our third offensive lineman is going to be down. You know, we've had Lane out. We've had Jack Roy out, and now we've got Hollis Chapman out. So that's 3 of our linemen. So we'll just plug in another lineman, probably Ben go back playing a little bit of right tackle for Hollis. And I just stuck up, you know, like one of our best defensive linemen. But, you know, we don't have a lot of numbers. We're going to have to go both ways.
Yeah. So looking at it, Church Point coming in, a lot of speed. What do you got in the playbook for them tonight? What are we going to see? We're going to see anything new? What do we got?
So, you know, we're always experimenting right now with all the injuries on offense. So you're probably going to see guys bust the ball a little bit. Maybe not right off the bat, but we'll eventually get Aaron Bravell in there, number 44, and give him a few touches. You know, he's a big kid. He's pretty athletic. So, hey, we'll just give him the ball and see what happens.
Sounds good. Tom, what you got for Coach?
Hey, David, good luck tonight. Hey, can you repeat everything because you were kind of going in and out? No, I'm just joking. Don't repeat it all. But good luck tonight, man. The kids I know are going to play hard and leave it on the field, and that team looks pretty big over there. You've been scouting them when, while they've been out there?
Been scouting them a little bit. I think they got like 70 players, but only 6 rings. Kind of weird. But, they had a good record. They're 5-3. They made the trip up. I talked to the coach. You know, they got some good players on their team. They're young, like we are, but, you know, they played well here this year. They beat Marksville earlier in the year. So we want to play well to beat them.
All right, Coach. Good luck. Hopefully we're talking victory on Wednesday at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Absolutely. Go Eagles.
There you go. Good job, John. John will be making his way up to the press box, and another one in the books as far as the pregame interview goes. Good job, John. Landon's going to be pulling back on the camera, so we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
To better serve, at Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hall. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hall at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau.
Yeah, so what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
That just cuts off and comes right to us, but at least we're not upside down, right?
That's right. Or backwards.
Yeah. But we are back live in Alexandria, Louisiana. I want to thank all those sponsors that you just saw, and you'll see some in your right-hand portion of the screen in the upper right-hand corner. Sadler's Towing. They're also down on the left. They are the sponsors of the ticker tape that runs down below. You can see games that we'll be following are part of our 446 group. St. Mary's Tigers at Northwood Lena Gators. We'll be following that game. Thursday night games, week 9. Tioga beat Grant 42-8.
That was 48-8.
48.
No, 42-8. You're right.
Okay. I was going to say Chuck got it wrong.
It was 42-8.
I'm throwing Chuck under the bus. So Friday night, tonight, the Ash Trojans are up in the Monroe area playing Ouachita Parish. Buckeye taking on Marksville. That's a team that this Church Point team beat early in the season. Of course, you see our game there against the Battlin Bears of Church Point. Pineville Rebels are up in Monroe area too tonight, taking on the Ruston Bearcats, who are probably itching for a victory tonight after their loss to Ash last week. So those are the games that we'll be following on 446 Sports, and you'll be able to keep up with those scores down there. And, of course, you can always go to 446sports.com, go to the Stream Nation, and watch any of our games that we've done this year and in the past 3 years. And, of course, for Ash, it goes back a little bit deeper than that. But those are all archived, and they're all there, as well as all the coaches' shows. You can also go to HSM or 446 Sports Menard on Facebook or YouTube and be able to pull up just the Menard portion of them and go back and watch as well. Join us in the booth now. We said John Wolf would make his way up here, and he's here. And if he swings over a little bit this way, you'll be able to see his face. And there's my partner, John.
We got Landon in
Wolf
here tonight,
yep.
running the camera for us.
Landon's gotten FaceTime like crazy up here tonight. Probably more FaceTime you've ever gotten on one of the broadcasts. But we got you can see Landon's got the camera pointed toward the goalpost where the team is about to come out, and we're getting ready and running up to the prayer and the national anthem. John, this Church Point team ranked number 10 in the state in their division, non-select Division 3 actually. Same division that Menard plays in, just Menard's in the non-select portion, but they're number 10 and they're 3A.
3A,
so this,
a little larger.
If the Eagles are able to, I would say, upset this team.
Yeah, it would be an upset.
Just based on that, that would be a huge point factor
for the
Eagles.
Absolutely, it would be. I mean, Church Point's a 3A school. You're playing up. We heard, I don't know if y'all got to hear it or not, but, Coach Perkins mentioned they got almost 70 players on the roster. We faced Kinder last week. I think we counted 68 on the roster. This Church Point team's going to be tough. I mean, they've got size. They've got speed. They're very athletic. They'll want to get in open space. They've got a good quarterback. They're going to run, on offense, they're going to run you'll see a lot of read option with their quarterback. Defense, they're going to stack the line of scrimmage. They're going to put 4 or 5 guys down on the line of scrimmage. They're going to have 2 or 3 linebackers sitting in there. I feel like if we're going to have success against Church Point, we are going to have to be able to throw the ball. We're going to have to get the ball down the field, throwing the ball.
Get it out quick.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to be sending pressure, obviously.
With all the they know that we're down.
They know.
Linemen.
Yeah, they know where we're at. I mean, you can see on the film. They know it. Our coaches know that. But we're going to have to get the ball down the field and get that defense stretched a little bit vertically to be able to give us the ability to try to run the ball some. But it's going to be a physical game. Now, hey, I mean, we played Avoyelles, 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
And knew you had to come in against a hot Avoyelles team at the time, averaging 40-plus points a game, good record. Knew Avoyelles was going to play physical with you. If we can bring that physicality and that intensity that we had against Avoyelles, against this team, I think we got a shot. I mean, we got to play a mistake-free game, can't have turnovers, can't have silly penalties and making silly mistakes. But if we play a mistake-free ball game and we can push that ball a little bit vertical down the field, it's going to give us a good opportunity.
And if they could get just some offensive points, would be big. We did end up scoring last week, but it was already 46-0, and we scored in the fourth and got the extra point. In fact, Hayden Kidd was our player, Security Sporting Goods player of the game with the extra point there. But the points that we've been getting mainly have been on defense or special teams. That the 8-0 victory we had was off of the punt return.
Yeah. I was talking to Coach Fields before the pregame interview, and we were kind of talking about the injuries and the health of the team, and I think we counted 6 offensive starters that we've lost for the year.
And starting linemen.
Yeah.
Starting left tackle, starting.
Yeah. 4 linemen, Aiden Moran, your running back, starting
That's
running
right.
back. Matthew Hicks, who's going to be one of your starting receivers.
Right.
Just on the offensive side of the ball. And then, of course, a lot of those guys were playing defense too. So, you lose almost, 50% of your offense to injuries. It's going to have an effect. And I know, Coach, we talked about it in the pregame. I'm not sure if you heard it or not, but I know Coach Perkins doesn't like to make excuses. But when you lose 50% of your starting lineup at the start of the season, I mean, look at the Saints, right? Even professional ball. If LSU were to lose 50% of their starters midway through the season, what kind of season are they going to have? It's tough. It's tough.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, he doesn't want to use it as an excuse, but it's a good one. Well, so they're just gaining experience now.
Well, on top of the fact we're a 2A school.
Yes.
We're a 2A school with, at the start of the season, you got 38 kids on the roster. You're not a 5A program here where you've got 80 kids on the roster. Right, where your number 2 is just a hair, not quite as good as your number 1 starter.
Well, the Eagles' playoff hopes are still very, very hopeful in the fact that they are ranked. They went up after the loss to Kinder last week. Kinder's ranked 5th in the state in their division, and the Eagles went from 24 to 23. 24 is the cutoff. The last team to make the playoffs is right there in number 24. So if they can stay, actually with this game, whether they win or lose, they should have a chance to move up, and they'll definitely move up a space or two with a victory tonight. First 8 teams get a bye, so right now they would be taking on the number 10 team, Pope John Paul, the second, which is a team we jumped last year to get the home game.
Is that out of Slidell?
Is that Slidell or? Yeah, I think so.
Slidell or Covington,
it's
maybe?
south.
It's down around New Orleans.
Number 9 is Notre Dame, and Lafayette Christian's number 11. So we're sitting there on top of the St. Louis Catholic, which I believe is out of Lake Charles.
Yep.
We'll see what happens, but only 2 regular season games remain, and they both happen to be here. So, Eagle fans, you can still got time to come out and watch the game. Church Point bringing a good little crowd. As I said, it's a good hour and 20 minutes or so to an hour and 30 away. A little neat little town. So, we've got the Eagles coming out. They're going to be coming through. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back for the prayer, the national anthem, for the Eagles to bust through their sign. Back in a moment.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace.
And you can hear the drum corps playing the Eagles in as they crash through and they get the smoke machine going. And we got some condensation occurring on the windows, so the end zone to our right may be a little difficult to see and creating a little more shadow for us. We've got the fellas that are ready down there to be able to put the flag on the pole and raise it as we have our national anthem, and Father Luke is up here getting ready for the prayer, and that's what we're getting ready to go do. We'll take a quick, we won't take a break, but we'll take a voice break and let the Nat sound pick it up. Nicely done. Nicely done. That is a hard song to sing, and you constantly, while you're singing it, making sure, am I going to remember the words? Because you almost have to repeat one of those phrases. And every time I sing that song and I'm singing the second phrase, I think, didn't I just sing that phrase? You just trust it like a muscle,
It's a lot harder when there's not other people singing it around you. And you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Kind of like saying a prayer sometimes, when everybody's saying it around you. It's real easy.
That's right. That's right. When you got that support and singing with you. Captains are making their way out to the field. Number 26 for the Eagles. That is Hunter Branch. 31 is Jack Simpson. And 32 is Jacob Janice. Did I get that right?
No, 31's Branson Buller.
Branson Buller, and then Jacob Janice. Man, I thought for once I finally had the names down. What's Simpson's number?
Jack is 22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay, man, not even close. Not even a 2 in there. So we'll see the Church Point Battlin Bears. I guess getting the call. The coin is picked up. Looks like the Bears won the toss.
Yeah, they won the toss, and they're going to
defer and get the ball in the second half. So they're going to put the Eagles' offense and put pressure on them.
We're ready to go.
And we're getting ready for the kickoff coming up in just a minute. John, the officiating crew, are they local?
They are, yep. Local guys out there and a couple veterans out there, so we'll see what kind of job we get tonight.
It'll all be good. Just sometimes, I guess the home team, when you got outside of district, home team gets their crew.
Yeah,
somebody from the area.
Schools do certain areas. I mean, the Alexandria Association obviously does most of the Cenla schools, and I would imagine Church Point's handled by Lafayette.
Yeah,
Lafayette Association.
You ever called a game down there?
I have never called a game in Church Point, actually.
20 years.
Yeah.
Never had a chance to go down there.
Well, we talked, been in Kinder before.
Yeah.
We talked about that last week on the way down.
I really liked that stadium.
Yeah.
I just felt small town vibes, down there.
They've got a culture.
And they spent some money on fireworks, man.
It was.
That must be Bad Boy Motors, In fact, Jay Sullivan was at the show Wednesday night, and I packing up and looked out and saw his truck and saw the Bad Boy Motors sign on there. Mowers,
yeah.
And I was like, oh, man, where are the Bulldogs here? You should have those blow-up Bulldogs right up here.
Yep. So we get ready for the kickoff.
We kept wondering, what are those Bulldogs for? Because they're the Yellow Jackets down in Kinder.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Back to receive is Austin Parra. Should be anyway. Down standing at the 15. On the other side of the field should be Sam Bricata. On the far side of the field, the Eagles will be moving left to right on what would be a radio dial if we were radio. There it's hauled in by Parra at the 22. Up big yardage to the 40. 42, still being pushed to the 43, maybe 44-yard line. They'll mark it at the 43. Nice return, almost about 20 yards on the return. The Eagles have good field position.
Really good job by the kickoff team there. Parra take that ball and basically headed right up the middle and had some really good blocking and stayed with their blocks and able to get it out past the 40.
Boy, 51 looks like a big dude. Going to be centering over number 77. Man, I got to get my Menard roster for a change. Make sure I get the right call. There's the handoff. Little slow on the handoff to develop, but he picked up about 2 to the 45. It'll be 2nd down and 8. 77 is Hunter Vaughn at center. See, Ben Good is going to be the right tackle. Number 60. We knew he was going to be. He was our senior spotlight, and we talked to him about it. 75, I think, is out there on the left tackle with 71. There's a pass slipping on the ground is Jordan Rich.
Yeah, out at left tackle, that's Jarrett Scalisi, a freshman. number 75, starting left tackle for us tonight.
We should call him Jared Roadhouse Scalise. Either that or cinnamon butter. Those are some great buns that they bring out to you. There's the handoff. Got a little crease, but they stuff it quickly for no gain. It's going to set up 4th and 8 from the Eagle 45-yard line. Father Luke liked that one, John. I didn't get a laugh out of you, though.
The Roadhouse, I was thinking, Patrick Swayze came into my mind when you said Roadhouse. Maybe we just call him Roadhouse, you know? So I got a funny one to tell you. My father-in-law, which may or may not be watching, one of his favorite movies is Dirty Dancing. And he asked me the other day, he's like, do you like Dirty Dancing? I'm like, no, I don't like Dirty Dancing. I think it's a horrible movie.
So the Battlin Bears punt returner standing at about the 22-yard line. Jake barely does not get it off. Blocked. If they can scoop it up, they're going to pick it up, and it's a live ball, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. And the Eagles are trailing. That's the second blocked punt return for a touchdown in 2 weeks.
Man, just, boy, I don't know what happened there. They had the rush, and I don't know if Jake paused or thought he had more time and the speed got him or what. It was
slow.
Yeah, it was just the whole development was really slow. But it goes to show you the speed that Church Point's got. And, again, it's going to be the equivalent speed of what we faced last week against Kinder and what we faced a couple weeks ago against Abbeville. I mean, they're going to be fast, and we've got to play with that intensity.
So they'll send out the kicker. See if he'll turn a little bit to get the full numbers at number 8.
Yeah, and they've got a good kicker. He's a really good field goal kicker.
So the kick is up and looks good from here, and it is. So the Church Point Battlin Bears have not even run an offensive play, and they lead it 7-0 on the blocked punt, and it was probably about a 12 or 13-yard return for the touchdown. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with more right after these messages.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
And we're back live in Alexandria, Louisiana, home of the Menard Eagles, Holy Savior Menard Central Eagles. And the Eagles nest. Parra going to haul it in at the 20, see if he can get back into the 40s, 35, 37, right at the 40, maybe 41-yard line. Nice return by Parra. That's going to be a 20-yard return. They'll mark it at the 40.
Yeah, another good job by the return team right there and getting some blocks, and Parra doing a good job bringing it out to the 40.
See if the Eagles can move the football. Three downs and 2 yards, and then a blocked punt, and we are down 7-0 already. Church Point with 10:18 to play in the first quarter. Here's the pitch. Got a new runner. That's Bravel, number 44, and he is taken down for a 3-yard loss. Nice job on the play by number 16. That is Jason LeBryan, a junior DB.
So Coach Perkins talked at the pregame, we probably might see a new running back and mention Aaron's name. So there you go. We're seeing what Aaron can do. And we saw him take that 44 jersey over a few weeks ago.
Jordan Rich going over to the far side. Aiden Birch not sure which side he's going in. Now he'll settle in. Got 14 seconds, plenty of time. Jake is looking over. Everybody's set. The snap, looking to pass. He's going to take off, cut it up, maybe pick up the lost yardage +1. It'll be 3rd down and 9 from the 41. Well, they were around the edge and right there in his face and couldn't get off the quick pass.
Yeah, it looks like he was going to go out to the left side there with a quick pass and try to get it to Jordan or somebody out there in space. And in his face, he had to tuck it and try to get it upfield.
So you said we got Scalise over there at left tackle.
We got Cade Tassan, 71,
and Cade Tassan at left guard. Look, they're way off. Would that be a penalty that he's backed up trying to get that extra time? There's a pass out of the flats. Para is brought down by number 13. Great read by the defense. That's Jerrison Reese on the tackle. And that was a sure tackle in open field, and they lost 5 yards on that one. 4th down and 13. The ball's resting on the 37.
Yeah, I tried to get it out there to Austin in some open space, and just a really good play by the defender on that to come up and make the tackle, and couldn't make him miss to try to get out in space and get running.
Well, they almost got that one. Jake finally got it off, and it goes out of bounds. Church Point will have it about their 40, would you say 42-yard line.
Yep.
So they'll have their first offensive series.
So the Bears are going to get it for the first time.
CP 42-yard line.
And you see 75 staying out there, Jarrett Scalise, number 34, Asher Davis. Looks like he's going to be playing nose, and number 60, Ben Good out there
out on the left side.
Tackle. Yeah.
You know, they ate us up last week. We're playing a little bit closer with the defensive backs. They're going to fake the hand. Oh, he handed it off. He got the edge. Going to be brought down. Nice tackle. Brought down by 32.
Yeah, it's Jacob Janice.
One of the captains tonight, bringing him down after a pickup of 9.
Yeah, he's a little short of the first down.
2nd down and 1, we'll call it. Under 8 minutes to play. We are in the first quarter, and the Eagles trail 7-zip. Let me get the scoreboard going here. I don't know where it went to. There we go. A handoff to number 7, cuts it up. Eagles do a nice job of stopping that one for a short game, but it was just enough for the first down.
Yeah, they had less than half a yard to get for that first down, but it was a good job by the left side of the defensive front there to limit that option play. They come out and trips left here. It's like they're changing the play at the line. May see pressure coming off our edge.
Number 7, the running back, going to fake the handoff out in the flats. Got a block. That's a hold. Not going to be called. Picking up big yardage, about 7 yards on the carry, maybe 8. We'll call it 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, you saw Church Point. They saw the outside linebacker going and changed the play to that quick out into the blitz.
Single back set trip receivers. Let's see if they're going to go deep. They got a man and fly route wide open in the end zone. Nice defense to come back and get in the face. That was Bricata, wasn't it?
No, I think is that
20?
No, it's that can't read the number. Is that 16? Was that Wyatt Hayward?
Was that Wyatt Hayward out there?
Where's that? Yeah, I think it was 16
Wyatt Hayward. Got back there and got his hands up and got his head around and able to get in front of that ball, and it landed short of the receiver. 3rd down and 2. The handoff to number 7. He's got the first down and taken down. That time, taken down by Ben Good coming back for the tackle. 1st and 10, 6:38 to play, 7-0 Battlin Bears.
We see Church Point going in somewhat of a little bit of a hurry up that we saw last week at Kinder. Not quite as fast, but getting to the line pretty quick.
In motion is 13. Got some pressure on him, and the pass is over the head of the receiver. Great job. Was that good that came around with the pressure?
Yeah, looks like Ben and Jacob Janice got back there.
Well, he took a hit, and he had to get rid of it in a hurry. So the defense with a nice play there. 2nd down and 10. See if they found something to exploit from that right side. Para, cornerback near side. Battlin Bears moving right to left. Coming up to the 6-minute mark. Not what? Oh, yeah. There's the handoff, and it's going to be taken down right at maybe a loss of a half a yard. In on the tackle there. Was that good again? No,
yeah.
75.
That's Jarrett Scalisi and Jacob Janice on that edge out there. Came up and took on the block, forced him back inside, and able to help trip him up too with Jarrett.
Nice job on defense. 3rd and 10. I'm sure for Church Point, this is 4-down territory for them. 5:50 and counting in the first quarter. 7-0 off the blocked punt return for a touchdown. Here's looking to pass. Got in the flats. Oh, Jacob Janice getting a hand on it.
Yeah, him and Branson Buller coming from inside out, and Jacob able to get his hand up, and really good play and put the defense in a good position here.
Nice read by the linebackers, dropping back in coverage. 4th and 10.
And I tell you what, Tom, on the other side, the tight end tried to release, and they did a good job of jamming him at the line to stunt his release off the line of scrimmage.
5:40 mark, the quarterback with number 7 back there. 7 is Tyrese Roast. There's a long pass, wide open at the corner, and he dropped it. Boy, did we catch a break there. Nobody saw the receiver standing about the 5-yard line, and the pass went out of bounds, unable to catch it. And the Eagles get a turnover on down, so nice job overall by the defense.
Yeah, just busted coverage deep. I'm not sure if Wyatt was supposed to roll over or cornerbacks rolled deeper on that, but caught a break there and take over here on downs.
24 yards of offense on their first drive. Eagles with their 3rd. They take over at their own 34. And that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be on the offense. Oh, no. Looks like it might be on defense. Did he point that way?
Yeah, we got defensive encroachment.
Eagles with their best yardage of the game so far.
True.
Is it too early? I mean, every once in a while you got to have some fun, right?
Yeah.
You know, got to joke a little bit. I said it very straight, though. I was waiting for you, though. 5 yards on that pickup. 1st down and 5. Shotgun, nice handoff. That went well. Ricotta going to be tackled at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be 2nd down and 5.
But we're in a position here with the offense, you know, you get basically 2 good downs right here, try to pick up 4 or 5 yards, get you a 1st down, get you a little bit of momentum, try to get it going back, and still only down 1 score. So
you always want to say so you can keep the defense off the field, but that doesn't matter with this game, you know, with the Menard Eagles, because most of the defense is out there.
That's right. Half your defense is on that offensive side too.
Jake in the shotgun, little mix-up. Got 6 seconds. They're going to have to hurry up and get set. That was movement by the running back before the snap.
Yeah.
That's going to push them back the 5 yards. Not sure.
So
is that Para or is that Sam back there?
Yeah, Sam was back there.
He moved to get set to get some push off before the snap.
The good news is that play didn't look like it was going to go anywhere. So I mean, I know we do lose 5 yards, but you get to replay 2nd down. Unfortunately, we're now we're 2nd and 10. 2nd and 9, 2nd and 10 here.
Yeah, I guess they gave us a little bit of yardage on that 1st down play.
We're going to take a timeout.
Menard going to try to get everything together and take a timeout. We will ourselves. We'll be back right after these messages.
In Central Louisiana, you might see me at the ballparks or soccer fields, or we might cross paths at the grocery store. I'm your local Farm Bureau insurance agent, your local expert when it comes to protecting what you love and depend on. I'm Jason Hall. Learn more about how Farm Bureau Insurance can save you time and money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK and let me help you protect your biggest investments. Real service, real people. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
And we're back live at the Nest in Alexandria, Louisiana, 4:42. The Eagles trail by 7. A little movement there, but not called. The pass is complete. Oh, that could be inadvertent, but they'll call it. So that'll be nice as Zach Dozot made the catch for a little short 2-yard gain, but we'll get our first down with that penalty. That should be a 15-yarder.
Yeah, it'll be a late hit, 15-yard on Church Point there.
You have to call that.
Yeah. I mean, he tried to – he knew it at the last minute, hey, I got to lay off, but it was too late. And accidental or intentional, when it's a late hit like that, you got to throw it.
So the Eagles will move into Battlin Bear territory for the first time. They'll be at the Church Point 46-yard line. 1st and 10 with 4:34 to play. Let's see if they can get fired up here and get something moving. 7-zip Eagles. They had their punt blocked on their first drive. The pitch is a nice one, and T-Sam, I believe, has it all the way, has about a 3-yard gain. Call it 2.5. Inside the 45 to the 44. 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, just a hard run by Sam there on the right side, and Church Point played it well, but still able to pick up 2-3 yards on that.
How was the Lions construction tailgate, John?
Well, I'll tell you more if we get chicken up here.
Here's the snap. He's got a pass to Para. He'll make the catch. Tries to make a move, but boy, the defense sure-handed tackling out there in the flats.
Yeah, tried to get it out to Austin again, and again, just another good defensive play out there. Weren't going to let Austin put a move on him and get running down the sideline. So it brings up 3rd and long here for us.
Boy, that was easy to say, wasn't it? You'd have thought I was at the tailgate.
That's right.
For just a little bit. 3:19 and counting, 7-0 Church Point. Eagles trailing. 3rd down, and we'll call it 11. And we got movement.
We have a false start.
Man, we barely got to the line.
Not sure who false started, or unless somebody put their hand down and then picked it up. That's one thing you can't do on the offense. I'm not sure if that occurred or not. Didn't see it.
Well, that hurts.
But, yeah.
We're not built for 3rd and 16.
No.
3:04 left in the first quarter. Eagles defense held on Church Point's first drive of the game. Gave up 24 yards, but turnover on downs. It's just that blocked punt, return for a touchdown. Oh, there's movement again. Not called by this line judge. Jake just trying to get rid of it. He wasn't going to outrun him. It's going to be 4th down, and the Eagles will punt and try to change the field position here and put Church Point deep in their own territory.
Yeah, we had 2 receivers running deeper, and Church Point had them covered really well. And Jake looked to his check down and just couldn't get the throw to him. Even had he got it to him, though, he was covered. I don't, not sure we would have picked up the first down on that anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But it's an opportunity here for the punt team to, pin Church Point deep.
He's got to get rid of it. He does. It was a nice little line drive. Takes a big bounce. Hauled in at the 10. Bobbled. Coming far side of the field. Little block in the back, but he get to turn him around. Oh, some good blocking downfield on Janice. Brought down by Bracada and others at the 25. So good coverage.
Yeah, good job by the kick coverage team right there. And the kid trying to bring it back to the left side and Menard doing a good job covering that.
2:31 left in the first, 7-zip Church Point, and they will have their second possession of the first quarter at their own 25, 1st and 10. See if the Eagle defense can set them back, put them behind the sticks. Spreading it out, leaving Asher right in the middle. They got some good splits. Pass out to the flats. He's wide open, trying to cut it up. Pick up about 11, enough for the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 36.
Yeah, Jacob Janice out there trying to play catch up, kept running them down. Good job saving that very long, play right there.
2:24 on the clock as they move the chains. What kind of chicken?
Barbecue.
Oh,
smoked.
Oh,
barbecue.
yeah, there you go. Leg quarters?
Yeah.
All right. The handoff up the middle. Short gain out to the 38, I believe. 39, just shy of the 39. Call it gain of 2 and 2nd and 8 with 1:55 to play in the first quarter. Still in Church Point territory. I like the fact that our defensive backs are playing farther up than they were against Kinder. That was just too easy last week. The handoff faked. Quarterback up, trying to break some tackles, and does, but nice job on the tackle there.
Yeah.
That's Hunter Branch.
Well, they like to run that read option, and the quarterback will run on you. And he's probably one of their best runners that they have. Not the fastest, but really good athletic ability.
Up to the 48 went, let's see, Luke Baudouin, number 17. The handoff to number 5, taken down around the 50, and he'll fall and be counted down at the Eagle 48. Gain of about 5. 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, Sam on that tackle right there.
Under a minute. See if the Eagles can keep them out of the end zone on this drive, at least for now, so we can go into the second quarter only trailing by 7. He fakes the handoff wide open down the line, and it's hit in stride, touchdown, caught at the 20, and he'll just prance in. Boy, he just blew by everybody, and I don't know that we saw him.
Yeah, I think, we bid on the run option right there, and receiver just running straight down the sideline uncovered.
That was from about the 44, wasn't it?
Yeah, around there.
44-yard TD pass.
Actually, very uncharacteristic play by our defense right there. Haven't seen that a lot this year.
75-yard TD drive on for the extra point. The kick is up. It looked like it was line drive, but good. So put another 7 on the board with 32 seconds left. 14-0, the Eagles trail. We'll be back with the kickoff right after these messages. Drum Corps trying to get folks fired up down here. Decent little crowd for Menard. Maybe folks thinking it was going to rain tonight and maybe watching the game on 446 Sports because that's who we are. Live streaming Menard, called in at the 15, got to get some speed going up the middle, got a hole, taken down hard at the 34-yard line. Para doing a nice job.
That's Brooks Juno, freshman, number 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Good job.
Brooks Juno, number 6, with the nice move straight up the gut.
Yeah. Tell you what, about 1 block away from breaking that one. Good job to make the first guy miss on that, too.
Eagle 34-yard line with 26 seconds left in the first. The Eagles trail 14-zip. 75-yard touchdown drive to make it 14-0. They got a punt block, going to go deep, and he's got a man open. Oh, off the left hand of Para at about the 40-yard line at Church Point. Was that Para? Is that number 7?
Not sure.
7 or 5?
Just a hair overthrown. Had good coverage. Defense had coverage on him, but had a step.
1-5. Yeah, 5 is coming near side. That had to be Para over there.
It could have been Zach Dozot, maybe number 1.
One went far side receiver.
Jake with a hard run up the middle right there. A little bit of fake action in the backfield right there. May be able to find something on that. Looks like we're going to come to the end of the quarter.
End of the quarter, 14-zip as we get ready to head to the second quarter. We're back in a moment.
We go to the second.
So what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Lori even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
Back live at the Nest in Alexandria, Louisiana, home of Holy Savior Menard Central High School. The Eagles with 3rd down and about 6. Movement before as T-Sam a little anxious.
I think we might have the defense in their encroachment here.
You think?
Yeah.
They're going to – let's see. T-Sam took off a little early.
I'm not sure what they're talking about it.
Saw Coach over there trying to convince him that it was the offense.
We'll see.
Oh, John's eyes looking, man, he made the call.
I think they may have had a player line up in the neutral zone, actually.
That's a huge help for the Eagles.
Yeah, it's going to get us close. I don't think we'll have the first down, but we're going to be close.
If we get up there and run a real quick play and maybe try to push Jake across the line. Run him up. They will go with the move. Jake going to keep it. Running hard. Has the first down. Oh, nice second effort to fall forward for another couple of yards to the 47-yard line. 11:51 to play in the first half. The Eagles trail 14-zip. First down for the Eagles. I think that's the first one they've had on their own.
Yeah. I think the last one we had a 15-yarder. Helped them.
Jake in the shotgun, the movement. He fakes the handoff. He's got a man open in the flats. Oh, almost intercepted. 5 didn't see it going because he was looking at Para.
Tell you, we had Zach Dozot and Austin Para basically going almost into the same exact location on the field and bringing 3 defenders in there with them. And
Jaheim Moore, number 5, was just hitting the chest with the ball, and he never saw it coming.
That's why he plays defense. That's what our coaches always told us, right? Can't catch the ball, that's why you're on defense.
Well, I think he was eyeing Parra to put a hit on him, and it went over his head and hit him right in the numbers. 2nd down and 10 for the Eagles. The ball on the ground, nice pickup. And T-Sam across the 50, pickup of about 3, maybe 4.
Yeah, bring up 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 here, make it manageable for us to pick up this 3rd down. Don't have to throw it way downfield to get it.
David said we might see some bigger numbers on the field for the Eagles because the junior high isn't playing anymore, and some of them might have been able to dress out.
Yeah.
And get on the field. Joseph down there?
Nope.
Okay. Parra takes a handoff. Stopped at the 50, loss of about a yard. It'll be 4th down. Eagles going to have to punt this one.
Yeah, tried a little bit of a spin right there to try to confuse the defensive front there, and didn't work. And Coach Perkins got a decision to make here at midfield.
26 seconds. Oh, they cannot give the football to Church Point at the 50.
You may have a little quick punt coming or something like that. Yep, we're going to take a timeout and think about it.
Eagles take their 2nd timeout of the first half. We'll take a quick one ourselves, and let me choose what we're doing. We're back live at 10:17 to go, and it's a water break down there on the field. The officials being taken care of. Church Point trying to score some points. Sending their water girls out there to give water to the officials. Jake Vaughn will set up for the punt.
Well, another opportunity here to get a good kick, try to get Church Point set up deep in their territory and give our defense a chance to get a stop here.
It's like Branson Buller there to maybe block. Boy, he almost ran into the punt. Nice kick by Jake to angle it. Ball hit inbounds inside the 20, maybe out of bounds at the 19 or the 18. They'll mark it at the 17-yard line. So the Eagles pin Church Point back to their worst field position yet at their own 17. 16 yards on their 4th drive for the Eagles.
So we got Brooks Juneau out there playing cornerback, freshman, number 6.
Yep, Carson Harrison spread out. Wyatt Hayward. And the handoff coming up. Hit at the 20. Now bulling his way up to about the 23. They'll mark it about the 23.5-yard line. That's about a 6-yard drive. We'll call it 2nd down and 4.5, 2nd down and 5. .40 and counting, 14 zip. In motion, they faked the handoff, trying to go up the middle, but nicely done by the Eagles. Did not take the fake. And let's see who that was on the inside. Is that 32 or 31?
Yeah, I think it may have been a combination of Branson and Jacob on that. And just a really good job filling the holes and bringing up that stop here on 3rd. I mean, here you can hold them here on 3rd down. most likely get a punt out of them from deep in this territory.
Ball's at the 25. It's third down and about 3, maybe 4. Janice did a nice job there of not taking his eyes off the ball and going with the running back, but staying with the quarterback and tackling from behind. Coming back in, number 5 staying back. They give it up to number 5. Oh, nice job by the defense to come off the block. Janice again. Have yourself a game. Or is that 22? Is that Simpson?
It was 32. I think they're going to get – do we have a flag down here?
For what?
I think they're going to get somebody for a late hit. But I tell you what, that was –
Janice hit him, and he didn't go down right away. He stumbled a little bit. But you got a man down. You got somebody down on the field. Is that a Church Point? It's a Church Point player, I believe. Yep. I didn't see that. I'd have to go back and watch the replay. But
that was, I tell you what, that's a killer.
Oh, my God. That is terrible.
That was a loss on the play.
Yeah, I was going to bring up 4th down and force Church Point to punt right here, but it's going to get 11 late hit right here and 15-yard penalty, bring up a first down.
Number 5, Jaheim Moore, going to limp off. Good to see the young man up. I didn't see. I mean, were they blocking right there?
No, Jacob made a shoestring tackle and got him down. And, I mean, as soon as he hit the ground, we had another guy flying in there. You know, it was bang, bang. It was
but Jacob.
It wasn't near as close as what we saw earlier, right? You know,
yeah,
when,
that's right.
The one we had. It wasn't, you know.
I mean, Jacob hit him, and he didn't go down right away. He almost kept his balance.
And that's the thing. And then we had another player come flying in. And,
yeah,
the kid hits the ground, and then we had one hit right on top. But it was bang, bang.
Wow, that is a killer. That's a first down on the 15-yard penalty, taking it out to the 37-yard line. And now the Eagles got to regroup on defense. They had something going there. The handoff to number 7, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. I think Ben Good's in on that one along with several others.
Good job by the defensive front right there by Big Moose, Ben Good. They call him Moose. I know y'all had a good conversation the other night on the coaches show about him and the Northeastern sports teams he likes.
Yes, wearing his Boston Red Sox shirt. Likes the Patriots, the Celtics, and the Red Sox. Been to a game at each one of those stadiums. A snap almost high. Quarterback does a nice job of hauling it in. Hit hard and taken down at about the 41. Ball's on the ground, but will not be Menard's ball because he was blowing dead. Eagles have some pep in their step right now on defense. They're feeling confident, you can tell.
Yeah, good job by the linebackers right there filling the holes. I mean, the running back was able to get to the second level, and the linebackers did their work and bring up 3rd and long 4, 3rd and 5 here.
Ben said he wanted to go out there and hit him in the mouth and hit him hard and make him think twice. And they've had a couple of good stops. Just had that one blow up on the long pass play. 3rd and 5. Out in the flats. Going to hit him over the middle for the first down. Had him open in both places.
Yeah, just came underneath and little crossing route by number 7 right there, and quarterback made a good throw.
Under 7 to play in the half. 14-0 Church Point over the Eagles here at the Nest, a home game. Eagles finish out their season here, regular season anyway, here at the Nest. In the shotgun, hands it off, up the middle. Hit and second effort gets him over into Menard territory at the 49.
That was number 7, Austin Parra, coming up, making that tackle from the cornerback position.
This drive started at the Church Point 17-yard line with the nice punt. Had a chance to make them punt, but the 15-yard personal foul penalty gave him the first down, and here we are. 2nd down and 7. Looking to pass. Nobody open. Defense doing a nice job. Over the middle, caught on the near sideline, taken down to the 27-yard line. Big first down play. Number 2 on the catch is Noah Wiltz.
It's a tough one to defend. We had defenders down the field, and I tell you, I thought there for a minute the quarterback was just going to take it and run with it because he had some open field, but made a good throw and a good catch by his receiver.
Going no huddle, and the Eagles moving around trying to wear us out. And he's going to roll out to the far side. He's got a man running to the end zone wide open and over his head. The receiver was at fault on that one because he slowed down thinking he wasn't going to get the ball. And then he saw the throw, the quarterback trying to throw him open. He just couldn't catch up to it.
Yeah.
If he just runs the straight fly route.
That's right. He might have a touchdown right now. He's a little limpy coming back to the huddle.
Don't tell me that's not taking it.
Well, the coach is pulling him out. You know,
he's like,
we're not going to buy that.
Maybe it's my hamstring a little bit. Kind of made me slow down. Church Point's got their own live stream going on up here in the booth. First one we've had this year.
Yeah.
From the visitors. Trip receivers to the far side. They're going to fake it out to the flat, spin it around. He got a hole. He's gone. I don't think anybody catch him. That's a touchdown. That is a 27-yard touchdown pass with 5:39 to go. And with the kick, it'll be 21-0 Church Point, the Battlin Bears.
Yeah, just a little quick pass out to the left side right there and had some good blocks out on the outside. And once he was between them, it was going to be tough to catch him.
83-yard drive on their third possession. The kick is up and good. Add another 7. 21 zip. Nice shot there, Landon. Landon Anderson with us tonight. Appreciate the help on camera and saying hello to his dad, Robert Anderson, who's doing a lot better after his open heart surgery or valve replacement surgery. And we're so happy that he's up and moving around and soon to be back out here supporting all of the youth in Central Louisiana, which he and Landon do quite well and quite often. So continue to get well, Robert. Back in a moment.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Back at the Nest, live in Alexandria, Louisiana. Tom Bouchie on the call with John Wolf doing the color commentating as we have all year long, and glad to have Landon Anderson helping us out with the camera, making it a lot easier. Line drive kick hauled in at the 14-yard line, straight up the far hash marks, and we'll get to about the 30, and they'll mark it right at the 30-yard line. So about a 16-yard return. And was that the freshman?
No, that was Sam.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooks Juneau was back there with him on the other side, and Sam made that return up to the 29.
They're giving Para a rest. You know, they need to rotate Para and Sam to give them a rest because Sam hardly ever comes out of the game, and as I say that, he comes to the sideline. $7 tip Bricata. Well, they used 2 timeouts already here in the first half. They trail Menard, that is, 21-0 with 5:34 to play in the first half. In an I formation, they give it to Aaron Bravel. Not a whole lot of room, and he'll try to force his way in and hang on to the football, Mr. Burrell.
They're saying the ball's out. Or are they blowing him down?
Pushed all the way back. That was kind of forward momentum stunted, and they jacked him back after the whistles. 2-yard gain.
Yeah. I'll say his forward momentum took him to the 31.
Second down.
Tell you, as big as Aaron is, I'd like to see him just get a head of steam going and just keep on going straight.
Yeah. Jake in the shotgun, looking in the flats, got a man. Oh, had a man open. Rolling, going to hit it. Oh, intercepted. Oh, my gosh, we caught a break right there. Number 13, I thought made the catch with a foot in bounds. What a nice play by the defensive back, Jerrison Reese. But the line judge says, nope, incomplete. Fortunate right there.
Yeah, had the receiver covered. And times at that point you just want to throw it away.
I think Jake had, I couldn't tell what number it was, but on the hash marks had an opening if he just releases the ball. But such a quick glance for me, I couldn't tell if the receiver was looking back. 9 seconds, got to get up and get set on the play clock. 4:47 on the game clock. There's a quick turnaround, and the ball is thrown to the outside instead of inside, where it was an inside curl. 4th and 8, and Jake will have to punt.
Yeah, just couldn't get anything going on this drive at all.
Got it out to the 32 with only 2 yards of offense. Church Point will get the ball for their 4th time at the 4:44 mark. Ready for Jake to punt it. Let's see if he can get it off. It's been a close call for most of these.
I think we're missing a player.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Might be missing 2.
We got 10. We're missing 1 player.
Oh, there's 1. 10, yeah.
There it is.
Got to give it to one of the dads in the stands. You know, he saw it, calling for the extra player.
It's all on the right side over there. We only had 1 guard on the side of the center over there.
Well, Asher was calling over there, trying to get the attention of the sideline.
And of course, we're spreading some gunners out here on the left side, but still need more than 1 on the right side of that center.
So we take our 3rd time out to be able to get somebody in there. That's just a lack of attention on the sideline, not paying attention to the down and what team you're on. Going to have to refocus. Church Point not really paying attention to the fact you got 3 gunners here on the near side, and he's standing in the middle of the field, but Jake is going to be punting it over here on the sideline. But he goes right to the middle and pushes it over to the right sideline, gets a good bounce, and it'll go dead at about 31.
Yeah. No return on that.
Church Point 31-yard line for their 4th drive. They were 4 turnover on downs on their first drive with the 24 yards of offense, and then they touchdown drive is 75 yards and 83 yards in their last one for their 14 of their 21. The first touchdown came on a blocked punt after Menard's first drive, and they took it into the end zone for the touchdown. That's where the 21 comes from. Nice run up the middle. Ball's on the ground. The Eagles, let's say they have it, and they get their first turnover.
Well, they're not. Yeah. Okay.
4:30 mark.
I was watching the line judge on the far side of the field just raise their hand and wasn't killing the clock and signaling. I'm thinking, did Church Point get the ball back? But no, the referee indicated, and Menard gets the ball here on about the 33, 34-yard line.
Church Point 33-yard line. First turnover of the game for Church Point.
Good chance for Menard here deep in their territory to try to take advantage of this field position before half.
4:30 to play. Mark that, 4:30 mark. That's could be a cool play of the game. Southern Air. Jake got it. Don't run backwards. Come on, cut it up and get rid of it. Throws it over the head and out of bounds. Good job.
Yeah, good decision by Jake right there. He's under pressure and just throwing it away. Live to fight another down.
Yeah, it's really important here with this field position. 2nd down and 10 from the Battlin Bears 33. see if we can't take advantage of the field position. Boy, if you could get a score and at least go in only down 14. Hara in motion, so is T-Sam. He's coming around, got a hole up the middle. That's the first big run we have had. And it's about 8-yard pickup maybe.
Yeah, good design there in the backfield. A little bit of spin action and bringing Sam from the other side, crossing him back around, and got some good blocking up front, and he was able to hit the hole and pick up 7 yards.
7-yard gain, just under 4 minutes to go in the half. 21-0 Church Point over the Eagles, but the Eagles hoping to get something going here. Hand off to Parr, straight up the middle. It looks like he's got the first down, cutting it to the outside. Going to pick it up about 4 on the play. It should be a first down, 1st and 10.
Very similar to what we ran in the play before, just to the other side. And finding a little bit of success here in the middle with a little bit of misdirection spin.
There's a run straight up the middle. I think that was, did Jake just keep that one?
Yeah, quarterback keeper up the middle.
I was looking down trying to get the scoreboard right. Have you updated the crew over there with our score? Let's see.
I did.
We'll see if we got any updated scores for our other games with Ash. 35, Ouachita Parish 12. 35-12, the Trojans putting it on the Lions. Marksville and Bunkie, we don't have an update. It's 0-0. Here's the handoff, looks like to T-Sam, and he's picking up some yards. Eagle offense got some momentum going now.
Yeah,
pick up another 3 or 4.
A little bit of spin, misdirection, pulling a lineman around, and maybe causing a little bit of, not confusion, but a little bit of delay. Church Point defense.
Ruston 35, Pineville zip in the second quarter. St. Mary's 28, Northwood Lena nothing in the first. Jake going to run it himself up the middle. Going to be close to the first down. Inside, they're in the red zone, inside the 15 to the 14, and it's going to be 4th and 2. This is a big play here. Under 2 minutes to go before this play is run. We got 27 on the play clock. 21-0 Eagles. 4th down and 2.5. Got to get the first down and get some points on the board here. Follow Asher. Now it is to Asher. Get up there, Asher. Come on. I think he's going to be stopped short. It was a direct snap to Asher Davis, and he got hit at the line right at the 15-yard line. And that's going to be shy. Yeah. Lost about a half a yard maybe.
Just got hit right as he got to the line of scrimmage, got hit and didn't have a chance to get in there.
Down to the Church Point 15.
We see
28 yards of offense. Church Point 15-yard line with 1:44 to play. 21 zip. Battlin Bears going to fake the throw. Juking some players. Gets to the outside. Nice block and out of bounds at the 16.
Yes, we got a new defensive lineman out there, number 50, Sawyer Brown, on the field.
There you go.
Sawyer's a freshman.
Yeah, freshman getting some playing time. 1:37 on the clock. First half, 21-0. Eagles with their best chance to score, and Asher Davis trying to pick up the 2 yards and stop short by a yard. Looking to throw the ball, going to get the sack.
Freshman got him, Sawyer.
Sawyer
Brown with the sack.
Nice job by the freshman. He's fired up.
Tell you what.
Play some music for that one.
It's about the first time we've called his name all year. I think it might be the second play he's gotten in all year, and what a way to enter the
game.
Enter the game. Second play, get a sack.
Going to be under a minute to play now. See if Church Point just kind of relaxes and tries to run the clock out a little bit. 11 seconds on the play clock. 59 seconds and counting here in the first half. 21 zip. Church Point 3rd and long They've got 3rd and about 20. They hand it off. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Down inside the 5. They're going to mark him his forward momentum at the 6 or 7 yard line, so they keep pushing him back even more.
Well, that was Sawyer Brown again off the left edge right there, beat his block and was able to disrupt the play in the backfield and held him up enough for his rest of his defense to get there.
Going backwards to the 7. Minus 8 yards.
You know, the thing is the play clock is under the game clock, so they are going to have to snap it here. So they're going to have to either punt it. They're probably going to take it all the way down to 1 second, call a timeout. Yeah, and then think what he's got to do. He's got to be able to get the snap off, get the kickoff. So it will force the snap.
Well, you know, you're down to 3 seconds. Wouldn't you just have him run around and couldn't you kill the 3 seconds?
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could snap it to him in shotgun, really, and probably have the quarterback run forward.
To the edge.
Well, even run into the line, and you're going to burn 3 seconds off the clock.
So the timeout taken by Church Point. 21-0. Here in the second quarter. 3 seconds on the game clock. Unless something crazy happens.
But at least, hey, you know, you force a snap right here. You never know. I mean, they may be a bad snap, fumble the snap.
Over his head.
Yeah, I mean, anything could happen. So
we've had a safety and, you know, a recovery in the end zone for a touchdown. Defensive line, Sawyer Brown.
I tell you what.
Nice move, putting him in.
Man, hadn't called his name all year. You get in there, you get a sack, you get a disruption in the backfield. It's a way to earn a starting spot right there.
I want to say hello to all the guys in the concession stand. I think they're actually able to listen to us, if not watch. I don't know if Mr. Campbell ran a TV cable back there. He's going to run around. He's going to look to throw it deep. He's got a man picked off by Brooks Juno. See if we can get it in the end zone. He's got a wall. Cut it back down to the 5. Oh, my gosh. 5 yards shy on the pick and the return. So the second turnover of the night, the INT. Man, he almost had a really nice wall.
I'm pretty sure that coach told that kid probably go out to your right and make sure you throw that ball out of bounds. And he didn't. So we had a shot.
Eagles with an opportunity, but I'll tell you what, they go in 21-0 down, but they have won the day in the second quarter there with some offensive movement and defense.
Defense stepping up again.
We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have the Wilder Group halftime. They are sponsoring. We'll see the dance line and others. The Wilder Group, your friends in real estate, 3516 Parliament Court, Alexandria, 71303 is the office number. Rusty Wilder, the broker, 318-625-7475. And Tom Boucher, that's me, a realtor. You want to sell your house or buy one, give us a call. My number is 318-792-6755. TheWilderGroup.net. You can go see all the houses that we have listed, and this is one of them. My newest one right there. It's in Ainsley Court, 420B, Ainsley Boulevard in Alexandria. $320,000, a beautiful 2-bedroom, 2 full bath condo, a lot of space and some nice little areas to hang out. And if you're downsizing, this is a great opportunity, or just starting out, pick yourself a wonderful condo or townhouse right in the Lakes District. So not far from here at the Nest. We'll be back with the main camera on the football field, and we'll be back with the second half kickoff in about 15 minutes.
They can't find the wire.
Okay, Lady Bears, we're having some trouble with your music. We need you to exit the field while we fix it, and we'll be back to you. Now for your halftime entertainment, the Holy Savior Menard Golden Eaglettes. These dazzling young ladies will be performing a classic high kick routine, Just Sweet Dreams, led by Lieutenant Alice Singleton and Emily Wolf, co-captain Lucy Cossan, and Captain Via Bolton. Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Eaglettes! Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Eaglettes. All right, hey, Lady Bear dancers, we got your music started out. Sure. So come on back out.
Let's see how many times we can get on and off the side. I'll take some.
Let's try this again. Good evening and welcome back to the field, the Lady Bear dancers. They're going to be performing a kick dance to Texas Hold'em. Ladies, your music is on. Good hand for the ladies there, dancers.
I could stay if he doesn't know how to sing this because we put the because we put that spider knows that. Come here, move.
At least we got that. Now we're back even.
He never really did.
going to kick it off for the Eagles.
Welcome back from the halftime, brought to you by the Wilder Group, your friends in real estate. Rusty Wilder, broker, and I'm a realtor there. Here's an onside kick. Almost got to it, and it's corralled at the 45-yard line.
Halftime eatery brought to you by River Rouge Millwork.
River Rouge Millwork.
Yeah.
All right.
Company owned by John and Jimmy Lyons, doing
Okay.
cabinetry work here in central Louisiana.
Here it was. I thought it was Lions Construction.
Well, they do that too.
Okay.
And also Lyons competitive cooking team.
That was good, man. That was good. You know, I didn't mean to upset him, but I was eating the nachos that were brought up from the concession stand 'cause I was starving.
They were good too. I just had a couple of those too, by the way.
Yeah, but,
Al Matthews and crew.
Thank you to Al Matthews and the crew. I do miss the hamburgers though. Boy, those are the best in town. No matter where you buy them, the concession stand. Go, y'all are listen and come to the game next week. You're not here. Make sure you go to the concession stand and get you a burger.
They are good.
So the Eagles defense stopped them on the first drive, loss of a yard.
Good play there. I mean, Church Point trying to go to the outside and trying to get on the left edge or the right edge of Menard defense, and Menard really stretched that play out and caused a loss there.
Defense really starting to play well in that second quarter, trying to figuring some things out. Ball's on the ground, and another lost couple of yards. It'll be third and about 13. Eagles got 2 turnovers. Got the interception at the end of the half and the fumble, which gave them an opportunity to try to get 7 points on the board before the half. Got it all the way down to the 15-yard line of Church Point and just couldn't pick up the first down to keep going. Looking to pass, trying to go long over the middle, and it is caught. First down and a little bit more. Going to be taken down inside Eagle territory at the 40.
Yeah, similar to the pass in the first half they hit with bringing the guy across the middle right there, and the quarterback able to make a quick throw and a good catch and able to turn it up and get the first down. I tell you, I'm somewhat impressed with this quarterback. He didn't throw the long ball all that well, but I tell you what, he can throw a dart over the middle pretty quick.
He can. He's keeping his eyes open and looking receivers off. Nice run there by number 7.
Yeah, good run by the running back, staying low to the ground, low center of gravity right there. And tell you what, he almost broke that one.
Church Point battling Bears down inside the 35. We going to have a timeout or?
No, I think we're going to have a false start here on Church Point.
That's going to be good news for the Eagles as they were looking at a second and short, 2nd and 1. We're 10 minutes and 22 seconds left here in the third.
Yeah, bring up about 2nd and 7 here and see if Menard's defense can stand up. You know, it's that point in the game. You know, we're down 3 scores right now, but, man, you really don't want to let that 4th score on here because it makes it really hard.
Yeah.
Three scores, you still got a legitimate shot at getting back in this ball game easily.
Well, and they were moving the ball. He keeps it, fakes the handoff, and a nice play up the middle. That
yeah, I think that's 31.
Branson Buller coming in, tackling him for a short gain. Going to set up 3rd and about 5, maybe 6. No, 3rd and 5. Under 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Pineville trails 35-zip in the second quarter. And up the middle, boy, breaking tackles and going all the way in for the 36-yard run and the touchdown. Completely faked everybody out.
Well,
and he broke 1 tackle.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet tonight from Church Point. Basically, 2 handoffs in the backfield, a little misdirection, and just caused some confusion there with the linebackers. And he hit the hole and see the speed they have.
55-yard drive for Church Point to add the touchdown. On to add the extra point is Seth Alamon. The kick is up, and it looks good. And it is. So tack another 7 on, and it's 28-zip. Church Point, the Battlin Bears, battling hard. The Eagles playing hard as well, but just kind of outmatched right now. 28-zip. We'll take a quick break. Back with the kickoff right after this.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier. Transactions are getting safer. And you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use. Anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Back live here at the Nest, Alexandria, Louisiana. Tom Bouchie with John Wolf and Landon Anderson. 28-zip here in the third. Church Point on top of your Eagles. Alamon ready to kick. Kick to the far side of the field, going to be hauled in at about the 15-yard line, going up the right sideline, and he's going to get it out to about the 35-yard line. It's T-Sam.
Hey, well, we've had some pretty good kick returns tonight. I hadn't broke a big one, but picking up really good yardage from a good kicker from the Church Point side.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that, whether it's Bracata, Para, or Hayward, right?
Brooks Juno.
Oh, Brooks Juno, number
Brooks
6.
Had one here in the first half.
John keeping me straight on the numbers. 9:11 to go in the third quarter. Eagles got 19 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time as they're looking over for the call. Jake in the shotgun. Trip receivers here near side. Looking to throw in the flat. And, almost picked off. The ball just
a little float.
It just floated in there, and it took forever. Cutter Knowles couldn't get back to it to put his body in front. His momentum was kind of carrying backwards. That defensive back just went around him.
Yeah, I mean, good play, good quick play by the defensive back, too, to get around and get a hand on that.
At number 13, Jarrison Reese. He's got some hands, and he's been a sure tackler, running up and tackling them in the flats and on the far sideline. Jake rolling out now, trying to get somebody open over the middle. Zach Dozak can't come up with it, but it would have been a short gain, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Eagles.
Yeah, we almost had Cutter Knowles breaking free late, going deep down the field there. Jake going underneath to Zach, but just couldn't haul it in.
Other way. Bring it up a little bit. There we go. Look, see. Keep the score just a little bit higher, and you'll have more down here. And you can pull that back a little bit on the wide out. Bring it wide. A little bit more. Keep coming. Jake in the shotgun, looking, pumping. Got some green. If he can break it, he's going to pick up the first down and more over the 50 into Battlin Bear territory to the 48-yard line. Great run and great recognition as the receivers took everybody deep, and Jake read it and had the hole.
Yeah, Jake, really good job right there. Nothing downfield, and pressure getting there. Made a good decision, tuck that one and just see what he could pick up, and great job running that ball.
Landon, you can pull that out a little bit. See how close you are to him. You want to see some grass on that near sideline. Check this view instead of that one. Here's Jake down the sideline. Oh, no, he was running the hash marks with Cutter Knoll, and he threw it behind him. Not sure if Cutter just wasn't looking early because Jake pumped. There you go. That's a lot better right there. But trying to give some instructions to Landon, but the when you look here in the actual camera screen, it shortens it. So you make sure you check that out. But that's great right there. Just the top of their heads, and you can see the near side. Trip receivers, near side, 2nd down and 10. Jake looking to throw.
He's got time.
He's got some green. Now he's got a juke. Caught at the 40. Nice job coming back to the ball. Zach Dozot. That's a pickup about 7.
Good job by Jake right there running out of real estate. Threw it to the only spot where his receiver would catch it down low and right there on the sideline. And that was Zach Dozot, wasn't it, on that catch there at the sideline.
Yeah.
Good catch, too.
It's at the Church Point 40-yard line, 7-yard pickup. Got 2 plays to pick up 3 yards. Plenty of time on the game play clock. Game clock's down to 7:40. Jake looking, trying to go to the flats. Now going to cut it up, trying to run it, and he's going to lose yardage. He tried to pump, and they had too much pressure coming in on him.
Yeah, it's going to bring up a 4th and about 6 right here for Menard.
Give an update here. Pineville 42-zip. Ruston Bearcats taking out last week's loss to Ash on them. St. Mary's 28-zip over Northwood Lena Gators. That score hadn't been updated in a while. So 4th down, Eagles going for it. Trip receivers going to come in, trying to screen pass over the middle. Got to break the tackle, but there's the sure-handed Reese. Cutter Knowles couldn't get away from him, and that'll turn it over on downs at the 45.
Yeah, needed one more block there on the outside, and 13 was able to shed that block and make a good play.
20 yards on the drive. Church Point 45-yard line, which is where they started their first drive of this half. 28-zip with 6:46 to play in the third quarter. 2 receivers going far side. Church Point moving left to right. See if the defense can get to the quarterback. Motion, number 13. They give it to the running back coming near side. Nice job by... Oh, no, we got another. Come on, got to get up.
Yeah.
That was Carson Harrison coming in, tripping him up.
He came in and dove in and was able to trip him up a little bit, and the rest of the defense able to follow up with that.
2nd down and 9. Looking to throw down the sideline. Caught. What a catch. They're going to say out of bounds. I thought he had it. He's cramping up on the sideline. Aiden Birch coming over to check on him. But, boy, I thought he made the catch and came in. We're going to take a quick break as we've got the injured player on the Menard sidelines. So they're stopping the clock so folks can come over and check on him. We'll be back right after these messages.
So what happened out there tonight?
We struck out at home with leftovers, then we remembered walk-ons.
What effect did the situation have?
Spirit soared. Nick took on a burger. Jen obliterated her ribeye po' boy. And speaking of spirits, Laura even scored a real tasty cocktail. She needed that.
Any lessons learned today?
Yeah. Head straight to walk-ons.
Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers, and cocktails. Walk-ons for the win.
That was Kylan Monroe the injured receiver with just a cramp, and they stretched it out, and he's hustling back. Let's see. It might be a little tight. Be able to get the receiver up top, too. 2 receivers to the far side of the field. It is 3rd down and 9. The Eagle defense, see if they can hold here and keep it long. Might be loaded. Did not get called, but I thought we might have been lined up off sides. Quarterback got a man over on the sidelines. Just got to run straight up. He's going to be shy of the first down, though, by a yard. If he just turns it up and runs, he's got 5-10 extra yards.
Yeah, if he just turns it and comes back inside with it and puts his head down and he picks up that first down, but it's going to bring up 3rd and about 2 here.
Now, with this on the far side, you can kind of bring it a little bit. There you go. And then they might line up right there on the hash.
Big play from Menard's defense coming up here to try to get a stop here at midfield.
Under 6 minutes. 28 zip. Church Point. They got pressure. Oh, he gets free and gets the first down. Inside the 45 down to the 43-yard line of the Eagles.
Had a couple chances there in the backfield to bring him down for a loss, and I tell you what, just was able to get through and pick up a couple of yards, but had a chance at it. Need somebody to step up at this point for defense and get a play.
Yeah, Sawyer Brown came in and gave him a spark. I think he's still out there.
He is. I think he's been playing this whole half. Number 50, the freshman out there. Jarrett Scalisi's getting some playing time as a freshman, and Brooks Gino.
They're handed off coming near side, number 13. Nice job by Sawyer Brown. Oh, no, that was Jacob Janice running sideline to sideline. And was that Hayward? No, Carson Harrison making the initial hit. That's a loss of a couple of yards. Going to set up 2nd down and 13, actually.
Yeah, good job by Jacob stretching it out, getting out, forcing him out, and Carson making a good job turning it back into the defense. And good play.
4:45. Looking, rolling to his left. He's got a man down sideline, but everybody's got him covered. And Austin Parra comes up to help out on the tackle. Gain of about 1. And it's going to set up a 3rd down and 13. That's a nice job for the Eagle defense to stretch him out where he couldn't really get upfield, and the defensive backs did a great job in coverage.
Yeah, good job on the coverage, and linebackers dropping back into coverage, taking some of those lanes away too.
4:25. I guess he was run out of bounds as the clock is stopped. 28 zip, 3rd and 12. Got to get to about the 33-yard line, I believe. Coming in motion. Got some movement. That'll back him up 5 yards.
Yep, good false start on Church Point right there. So bring up about 3rd and 17, 3rd and 18.
Backing them up to the 50-yard line. 4:25 on the play clock. Game clock here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, no, that was yesterday's game. They're chasing the quarterback from behind and tackled.
Freshman got him again.
Sawyer Brown, great job getting penetration and dropped him for the sack. That's a loss of 1, and it's going to set up 4th down and 18.
I tell you what, Sawyer right there just went to the outside of the tackle and just beat him on the outside and ran right around him, and then pursued him from the backside and able to trip him up.
Have yourself a game, Sawyer Brown. Man, he could be one of 2 that, Express Pros Employment Services Lineman of the Week or the Security Sporting Goods Player of the Week. The snap is on the ground. They can get to him. They're going to take him. Football on the ball. Oh, man, we're going to have it anyway. But, man, Sawyer Brown almost had the recovery.
Tried to scoop and score there, didn't he?
He sure did. Nice job in pursuit for the Eagle defense. Great job as that drive was going into the Eagle territory, and they pushed them all the way back to the 35 of Church Point. Ended up losing 10 yards on the drive.
Yeah, Menard needing a break. We got to break this half, so time for the offense to go out there again. Good field position here at the 36-yard line. Try to do something with it. Get some points on this board.
Minus 9 yards on that drive after they got it into Eagle territory. The defense really playing well since the second quarter. 3:33 on the game clock here in the third. 28-zip. See if the Eagle offense can get something going. Here's a nice job with the motion. And he is going to be taken down at about the 32. Be gain of about 4.
Again, running that little inside spin move and cutting it back in and possibly causing a little bit of confusion there in the linebackers, filling their gaps.
It's the offense we ran against the Boyles, a lot.
Let's go, AD!
Not really a true wing tee, and not almost set up in a frontal wishbone. Jake's going to keep it inside the 30 down to about the 28. Pick up 4. It'll be third down and about 3. 28-zip.
Well, definitely manageable here. I mean, you're obviously in 4-down territory at this point in the game and where you're at on the field. So, got 2 downs, pick up 3 yards, 4 yards here.
Asher Davis, kind of the fullback. And then the 2 wings, they're going to give it to Para. He's got some yardage, first down at the 25-yard line.
Not big gains, but they're effective.
That's all you need. Keep driving the ball. The Eagles need a touchdown here just to be able to get on the board and feel good about themselves. Even better than the fact that they've been moving the ball. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. 28-zip, Church Point over the Eagles, the Battlin Bears over the Eagles. In motion, they don't hand it off. The pass down the sideline, they'll caught! Touchdown! Eagles. Hopefully that's a pass interference on the defense, so it'll stand.
Well, it should be. The back judge raised his hands up like a touchdown. If it was OPI, shouldn't be raising his hands up.
That was the freshman Para, wasn't it? Or is that Jordan Rich? Jordan Rich, number 5.
Good adjustment to the ball, getting his body, turned and making that catch. Of course, the defender just playing the receiver at that point. But good job by Menard right here for the long touchdown.
32-yard pass for the TD. 35 yards of offense.
We don't have near enough guys out here for this field goal unit. We need some more players. I think we only got 9 on the field.
Got to start paying attention.
Yeah. Well, now we only have 10. We still need 1 more.
Got to hurry. Well, fortunately, the play clock's not running.
See what Hayden Kidd can do here. Connected on an extra point last week and see if he can get one here.
Oh, offsides. Kick is up. Looks good. Boy, that was quick off the block. Eagles get a score on the board here in the third. 28-7. 35-yard drive. A 32-yard pass to Jordan Rich from Jake Vaughn. And it was caught, and he ran the last 2 yards in for the touchdown. There's the scoreboard. We're back in a moment after these messages.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
Getting ready for the kickoff. Hayden Kidd got the extra point. Now we'll kick off with 1:45 to play in the third, and there's a squibber down the line and out of bounds at the 32, or actually 27, excuse me.
Yeah, so Church Point will take this ball over at the 35-yard line.
That's where they've started. Oh, no, it's been their 45. Eagles defense been sparked by Sawyer Brown.
Tell you what, since he's gotten in the game, he has made some plays. He has made well use of his opportunity given in this ball game, that's for sure.
And he is not large in stature. He's just a freshman. And he's been blowing around their offensive line, blowing through them as well, too. In fact, they're trying to chip him right now with the number 13. Got penetration, did Asher Davis. A missed tackle there by Janice, and out to the outside, number 7, trying to line up his blockers and get to the far side of the field. Nice hop coming back down to the Eagle 29-yard line. What a run by Tyrese Boast.
Yeah, had some guys in the backfield, blew through and just lost their gap responsibility, couldn't make the play in the backfield, had a shot, and I tell you what, once these running backs and receivers get a little bit of open field here, it's going to be tough to bring them down with the speed they got.
Boast kind of limping off the field. Jerison Reese coming in. .111 and counting, 28-7. Eagles on the board here in the third. Motion.
I think we got to delay a game possibly, yep.
So almost like the last drive, the Church Point Battlin Bears got pretty deep into Eagle territory and then started going backwards. There's 5, getting them back to the Eagle 35-yard line. See if we can do it again and get some sacks and drop them in the back. Boy, Sawyer Brown just flying around the edge and catching him for about a yard loss.
Good play by the interior right there.
Boy, he just came around fast and grabbed him as he was stacked up, as you said, by the line on that side of the ball.
Little score update here for you. 49-0 Ruston over Pineville in the fourth.
Under 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Church Point to the Menard 36. They're going to hand it off. 23 going. Oh, he kept it. Up the middle is the quarterback. That is.
Yeah, we haven't seen the quarterback run that much. He ran a little bit, a couple plays earlier as we come to the end of the third quarter here, but he's a good athlete when he gets running.
And we're going to come back for the final quarter of the game as the Eagles trail by 21, 28-7 to Church Point. Back in a moment.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible. So if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We're back live for the fourth quarter. Church Point with a third and about 7. Deep in Eagle territory. The handoff is in the backfield. Asher Davis trying to break a block and make the tackle, but slows him up enough to let everybody else come in and make it. Setting up a 4th down and long.
Another opportunity here for Menard defense to get off the field, bring up the 4th and long, and bend but don't break.
61 yards of total offense in the first half for the Eagles. Eagles had 1 turnover, but took 2 away from Church Point. Fumble and an interception. Looking to pass. He's got a man down the sideline, and he's going to throw it toward the end zone and had to reach over the defender and incomplete. Nice job by the defense to get the turnover on downs. That's 2 in the game for this Eagle D.
Yeah, came up big here, deep in their own territory, kept them out of the end zone, and see if the offense can build off what they did last drive.
All the way down to the Eagle 28. That's 15 and 22, 37 yards of offense, but a turnover on downs. So the Eagles will take over on their own 28. Trying to move it over the right side, pick up maybe 2 to 30. Let's see, at 99 yards in the first half. One, 83, 84, 76. 175 yards of offense as Jake tries to keep it.
Yeah, Jake kind of trying to come on the right side and picks up a couple, brings it up, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 here. Austin Parra getting up a little slow after that play.
3rd and 6.
A little shorter than that. Say 3rd and 5.
Under 10 minutes to go in the game. T-Sam going to get it, and he's stopped in the backfield for a loss all the way back to the 27.
Yeah, big number 45 got in there. Lose 1 or 2 yards on that. I don't think Menard.
4th down.
Yeah, I don't think they have much of an option here. You got to punt it this deep in your territory.
Eagles got it out to the, that's at the 32, right?
Yeah.
Gain of about 4. Got the punt off. See if he can get an Eagle roll, and it will. And it'll roll down to about the 35-yard line. It's where Church Point started on their last drive and made it down to the Eagle 37. Got 9:08 to go in the game. Eagles finally got on the board in the 3rd quarter. There were 28 unanswered points by the Church Point Battlin Bears before the Eagles answered. See if the defense can rise up again. Inspired by Sawyer Brown, the freshman, number 50. So, John, we're going to have to name the Security Sporting Goods Player of the Game. And also, we will name the Southern Air Cool Play of the Game. So we got to be thinking about that. In the shotgun, throwing it out in the flats. Oh, ball is over the head of number 18. That was a young man who had cramped up on the sideline. Kylan Monroe. That was the young man we thought made the catch and was out of bounds.
Yeah.
But it was called incomplete.
Got Brooks Juno out here, number 6, freshman. I think he's might be filling in for Austin Parra right now.
Yeah, I see Parra on the sidelines right now, just kind of giving him a break. These kids are going both ways, playing hard. They kept a nice job. Falls on the ground. Eagles, I think they have it. Were they able to stay on it? That ball was not down. That was a loose ball. See what the line judge here is going up. I think she's calling it dead.
Wow.
And it was not. That ball was out of his hands and a fumble. I think it was Janice held ground and made him cut it back up. And then he was hit, and the ball was on the ground.
Yeah, they're talking about it. I think the referee has that ball on the ground. Or, yeah,
yep.
They're doing it.
Nice job.
It's the Eagles' ball.
They got it right.
Good call. Eagles stop them. I guess is the ball going to be marked at the 34. So minus a yard with the fumble. Eagles get the ball at the Church Point 34-yard line with a chance to cut the lead to 14. 2 receivers to the near side. Pull that shot back a little bit, Landon. There you go. Look, Aiden Birch in the game. Throws it to the sideline. Was that Jake he's throwing it to? Jake, boy, they threw him, tossed him. Is that Jake?
Yeah, it looks like it across the field there. Yeah, that was Jake. We had some linemen out there, kind of a funky little formation. Had some linemen out on the top side out there on the line of scrimmage, and like just trying to get it out there and let them do the blocking for you.
Got a couple of yards on that. I don't think that's a bad idea to have Aiden Birch back there at quarterback and line Jake up and get him in the, get him out in the receiving action.
Gets Jake in a little more space where he can use his running ability.
Trip receivers to the near side. Jake in the shotgun by himself. See what they do. They're going to pull him out. Now he's going to be taken down. Did not see him coming. Nice job by number 16. LeBrian Jason on the tackle for the loss. Sets up 3rd and 14 for the Eagles from the Church Point 38-yard line.
Yeah, and Church Point brought some outside pressure there, and we weren't able to block it with 2 tight ends in there.
Boy, they got to get that ball out of there. That's pass play going deep. Got him. Almost picked off because it just floated too long. It wasn't strong enough, but I think it's going to be a motion penalty on the Eagles.
Yeah, it looks like we had somebody leave early, but I don't think we didn't have a flag on it, so it's going to bring up 4th and long here.
Run that trip receiver set again. Trip receivers near side. Jake just floated that one up too long. Got to get rid of it. Got it, man. Jordan Rich with the catch. That's going to be a late hit. Tack on another 15 on that 4th down play, and the penalty will give us the 1st down.
Yeah, is that what they're going to call a late hit out here?
I mean, it came late. Ball's at the 25. That should take it down to about the 10. Because right now it's short of the 1st down by a couple of yards.
So if it's short and it was a late hit on 4th down, it will actually be Church Point's ball because the play is dead.
Really?
Yes.
Yikes.
If that's what the call is.
But you take the 15 yards. Can we take the 15? No, that would be with the ball dead. It'd be over. We couldn't take the 15 before. Maybe it was pass interference.
I don't know. They haven't signaled yet. It was close.
If it happened as pass interference, we could take the 15 and get the play over, right?
Well, yeah, you don't get the automatic 1st down, but
we get to play
you would replay
4th down
4th
again
down
if we get the 15.
And that looks like what they're going to do.
So pass interference, we take the penalty, and it should be a 1st down.
But if it gets him past,
I don't know why he stopped walking.
It's going to be. He's going to. Yeah, it
That
looks
was
like it's 4th and
14.
So yeah, you're going to get more yardage. So it's first down. Yeah.
So the Eagles make the catch shy of the first down, but the pass interference gives them the first down. So 7:13 to play, and the Eagles are still driving, and they're just outside the 20-yard line of Church Point at the 23, 1st and 10. I want to thank all of our sponsors this year. Valex Federal Credit Union. You can see their little slide down at the bottom right in the corner. They are the title sponsor for the 3rd year now for 446 Sports. Wallace Eye Center and Associates. There's the fake handoff. Got to get rid of it and don't take the sack. But he can't, and he will at the 34.
That's a big sack.
Under 7 minutes.
Jake's got to come out. His helmet came off on that, so it looks like we're going to see Birch at quarterback for a snap here on 2nd and about 20. 21.
2nd and long. Need another pass interference. As I was saying, Wallace Eye Center Associates, sponsor of our school board, but they have been with 446 Sports since its inception, and we're grateful for them. So has Walk-Ons, and they also host the Ash Trojan Coaches Show. Got to get rid of it.
Ew.
Man, he came around the edge and just buried Aiden Birch, and he hit his head on the ground, but I think he lost the air in his chest with the football. He's probably gasping for air right now. That was a tough one as he went down hard. Boy, when you lose the air, you think you're going to die.
Yeah.
You just can't get – if they lift his legs up to try to get – yeah, that's what they're doing. That football just pounded into his chest and pushed all the air out of the lungs. That's difficult. Woo, that's one of the worst feelings in the world.
And he came around that edge unblocked. And Sam Bricata tried to get a block on him late, but it was too late.
It was a solid hit. 6:06 mark, 28-7. Let's take a quick break, and we're back right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
We're back live at the Nest. Eagles trail by 21 with 8:06 to play. It's 3rd down, and we just keep moving farther and farther back. We're at about the 41-yard line, and we got to get to around the 13. Vaughn back in the game. Got pressure over the middle, caught by Jordan Rich if he can break. But, boy, we have not been able to get yards after the catch. Not much anyway. Number 13's been solid all night long. Actually, the DBs for Church Point have been trained very well to break down and make those open field tackles.
Yeah, they're not giving up anything after the catch, like you said. And we were able to get behind them here and there, but pretty solid play from their secondary tonight.
No yakking going on for the Eagles tonight, John.
Yakking.
YAC, no yards after the catch.
Okay. All right. That's a new one for me.
Trip receivers to the far side of the field. Jake got to get rid of it. Step up. Boy, if he can break that one, he's just not going to be able to get enough. He's barely going to get any yardage. Ran a long distance, but a turnover on downs at the 31-yard line of Church Point.
Yeah, pressure came off the left edge there and flushed Jake up inside. And, of course, at that point it was he had to get out of there.
After all of that with the fumble, Eagles only got 3 yards of offense with all the lost yardage.
Yeah, score update, 55, Ash leading Ouachita, correct? By 55-12.
1st down and 10 with 5:09 to play. The handoff up the middle, and the Eagles trying to take them down. They will for maybe a 3-yard gain. Some friendly conversation going on the field between linemen, offense and defense. 28-7 the score here in the fourth. Eagles have held them scoreless since the 28-0 mark, but there he goes. I spoke too soon. That is a huge run from the 34-yard line. That is a 66-yard run.
Yeah, just right up the middle there. We've been seeing it all night. A little read option with the quarterback, and 9 out of 10 times he's been handing it off to him and just found a hole up inside and hit the second level and couldn't do anything about it.
4:23 to play in the game, 34-7 now. Kicker is on for the extra point. That is Alamon, Seth Alamon. The snap is high, the hold is good, and so, the kick is no good.
Hooked it left a little bit, it looked like.
So only 6 for the touchdown. No extra point. 34-7. Eagles trail late in the fourth.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Looks like a fog or something coming in, or is that just our window?
Could be the window.
4:23 to play in the game, 34-7 now. Eagles trail. The kick is straight down the near hash mark. Going to take it across the field. Got a hole. Big run back. That has been a bright spot for the Eagles, is their kick returning, putting them in really good field position all night long.
Yeah, Sam taking that ball and, again, kind of just going right up the middle and getting by the first guy and able to get that ball out past the 35-yard line.
I'll mark it at about the 37. Well, the Tigers are off, John, licking their wounds.
Yeah.
This week. Man, was that ugly? It was an ugly weekend of football.
And that LSU game was almost a tale of two halves. Of course, LSU had opportunities in the first half and couldn't convert. And second half, man, A&M found them a quarterback.
And the Saints, man, they just do not look good. Asher, boy, they've got that one red big time. Poor Asher has not had a break yet trying to get through the line. That's direct snap, and he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Actually lost a yard. That happened on that 4th and 2 that we had deep in Church Point territory in the first half, and they just ready for that one. Can't surprise them. I wonder if he can carry that to the outside if it gets better, because the center's trying to pay attention to the snap. I wonder if there's a read if he's moving the ball a certain way, because he's got to move that ball snap it to the left, handoff, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage and lost another yard. And it's going to be 3rd and about 12. Ball at looks like the 36. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. .250 and counting in the game. Up the middle, Jake on the keeper. Gets the lost yardage back and takes it to the 40-yard line. So the 4th and 10.
Yeah.
Good sign. Birch going back into the game. Hayward, Janice, Bronson Buller. So 3 players got to come out, or 4. Birch going to be the deep snapper.
Well,
got 11 seconds.
Yeah,
we better
we
get going.
Too many off the field. We don't have 11 out there.
Well, we're going to have to call timeout. There it is. We'll be back with the punt right after these messages.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
1:59 to go in the game. It is a 28-point lead for the Church Point Battlin Bears. 34-7. Jake Vaughn back to punt on a 4th and 7.
I don't think that's Jake.
No, it's not Jake, but it's on the ground. He's not going. Boy, he does get it off. Is that Kid coming in for the punt?
I think that.
Or Bronson Buller, wasn't it?
Branson Buller.
Boy, he did a nice job of being able to pick that up and get the kickoff. Did Branson?
Yeah, good job.
Ball at the Church Point 30-yard line, I believe.
31.
Mark it at 31. 150. Boy, I just didn't think he would be able to get that one off. Brooks Juneau staying in the game. They're giving Parra a break. Handoff coming near side and bulling his way past the 35 to the 37. Number 23, was that who that was?
Yeah. Juneau in on the tackle out there.
Chad Brooks, number 23 on the run there. Looks like, trying to think if we have some new players in there for Church Point. Number 14, or who they got at quarterback. Stepping in, number 10. Everybody under center. That an offsides on the offense?
Probably not going to be called at this point in the game.
58. Oh, they're just snapping and kneeling.
Yeah,
that's what it
they're
is.
Just taking knees at this point.
It's a victory formation. Number 10, Grant Bertrand taking the victory snaps for Church Point.
They'll take one more snap here, and that'll bring it to the end of the game.
Yeah, they'll put the 45 seconds up after he kneels down.
He could snap it here, and they run the 40. Yeah, he'd be good.
You're going to carry it all the way down, though. There's the kneel. And they won't have to snap another one as the Eagles will go down to the Church Point Battlin Bears 34-7, your final here at the Nest. Let's take one last break and we'll be back to wrap it up.
To better serve our Senlaw family, at Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, Schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
And we're back live here at the Nest as the teams are shaking hands, and then they'll be heading over to about the 35-yard line to have final words from the coach. And 34-7, the final here. The Eagles go down to the Battlin Bears at Church Point. And Church Point was pretty much everything we thought they were, John.
Yeah, I mean, they came out. They were big. They're fast. They're physical. And it was just hard to keep up with them. You let them in space. You let them get a hole here and there, and they're going to make you pay for it. And they did that. And we knew we had to play a mistake-free ball game. We didn't, all the way around. I mean, we gave up that early turnover that resulted in points. And, just tough game tonight.
Bright spot in the game was a young freshman that came in, number 50, on defense, and just really Church Point offensive line didn't have an answer for him.
Yeah,
Whether he was inside cutting in between the tackles and the guards, or the outside especially, he has some speed, that young man does.
Yeah, he showed some ability there and took advantage of his opportunity. And, late in the season like this, we've had a lot of injuries. Coach Perkins talked about it on the coaches show over the last several weeks, that kids are going to get their opportunity to step up and see what they want to do. And Sawyer Brown did that tonight. And I think he's made a case that he wants to be on that field. And, hey, you had Brooks Juneau out there getting a lot of playing time.
Yep.
Number 6 at cornerback, returning kicks. Got some good experience tonight. And
giving Parr a break
able to give Parr a break. And, Brooks played a good game. So, there's some things they can look at, and definitely something to look forward to down the road for those guys.
I had Church Point with 175 yards offense in the first half, 144 in the second half for 319 total. Eagles 61 in the first half and 45 in the second half. Most of that coming in the third quarter, and then Church Point figured out what they were doing and clamped down with only 10 yards in the second half, but 104 overall, 106 overall for the game by my stats, and that's certainly very unofficial. But the Eagles won the turnover battle. 2 fumbles and an interception, 2 turnovers in the first half, 1 in the second, stopping long drives by Church Point. Also had 2 or 3 turnovers on downs against the Church Point offense that was really moving the ball. But I would say, they fell down 28-0, and then the Eagles scored their touchdown and then gave up only 1 more touchdown after that. So, they played really well. There's some bright spots for the Eagles, what they did offensively, moving the football, and then defensively coming in.
Yeah, other than a couple of defensive plays here and there with some busted coverages or blown assignment here and there that gave up a couple of big plays, big scoring plays, defense played a extremely good ball game, I thought. Really only gave up 4 scores. One of them was basically on a turnover down, deep in our territory on that punt. But, defense played well.
So Landon Anderson came in. Pineville was on the road. He didn't make the trip, and he thought of us. And we're grateful for that, for him coming. And glad we could have the
River Rouge
Millwork come in and bring him some chicken and some dirty rice. Well, you chowed on that dirty rice, didn't you? Woo, I saw you. So final thoughts before we do final thoughts, our Security Sporting Goods Player of the Game, John, I think we're both in agreement. It was a little freshman that came off the sideline.
I think so. You look at a game like this, you got guys hurt. It's your opportunity to step up. He did it. He made some really good plays there at the end of the first half, carried it on into the second half, and Menard may have found him a new defensive lineman.
He made good music when he got out there. Sawyer Brown as part of that band out there on defense. You see what I did there? Isn't that a country music band, Sawyer Brown?
I'm sure it is.
I think it is. I think they're now, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
I don't know. I may be way off the mark. That was the Security Sporting Goods player of the game, the Southern Air Cool play of the game. Man, you could name any one of the plays that Sawyer made, but I have a feeling he may be getting another award or or accommodation from his coaches.
Yeah.
But it has to be the touchdown pass, I would think, huh?
Yeah, I think so, to Jordan over there, and had defensive pass interference called on him at the same time and used his body to shield it, came back, got the ball, and got the score for him.
Well, there's the final, 34-7. The Eagles dropped to 3-6 on the year. This was a non-district game. They're still 1-2 in district, and they will host Port Bowery when they come to town. I think they're the Red Devils. So we lost one Red Devil team in the district we had last year and picked up another one in Port Bowery. And I'd like for them to bring some cracklins with them, maybe some chicken cracklins. And, that you start getting to Port Bowery and Krotz Springs, man, you start talking about some good cracklins and chicken cracklins down there. But we will see the Red Devils from Port Bowery coming up next week here at the Nest. We appreciate everybody for joining us, for all of our sponsors, for Valex Federal Credit Union, Wallace Eye Center and Associates, Jason Hawk, Walk-Ons, Quibidos, BK Distributors, Kim Harrell and Appraisals, Southern Air, and Doug Young Nursery, BU Designs, and, of course, the Wilder Group for sponsoring the halftime. All of those folks are what make this possible for this live stream this year. One more regular season game in the Nest, and probably the last game for me in the Nest next week.
Well, depending, we still got playoffs.
Unless they can pull a really big upset in the playoffs. So
yeah, we'll see where Menard's ranked at the end of this one. We're playing up 3A school. We talked about it pregame. We'll have to see where we shake out in the rankings. I think we were 23 going into this game, so we're going to be borderline to see if we hold that 23 spot or if we drop one or two or maybe even pick up one or so.
We might even pick up for playing up.
Yeah.
You just never know.
Depends on who's behind you and who's right there in front of you and what they did and their strength of schedule. So it's going to come down to the last game to see if this Eagle team can get into the playoffs.
Well, we were talking about it Wednesday night. The strength of schedule is really strong for the Eagles with Kinder and Gina and Church Point. All these teams ranked way up there, not to mention Avoyles is up there. The strength of schedule, I think, will help us stay in the playoffs, but we got to win the game next week. A victory next week probably solidifies us.
It's definitely a must-win next
playoff.
week. If you lose next week, you're for sure not making the playoffs.
Well, we got 1 week to go before we get there. No Tiger game tomorrow, so we just kind of sit around and catch some other football and then pray for the Saints. I think the bags are starting to come out down in the dome whenever they're at home, so I hope they can get it together. But the Eagles fought hard tonight, never gave up. In fact, they fell down early 28-0, scored 7, and then gave up one last touchdown. But the offense was moving the ball. Some things that they can take from that, very positive. And the defense, they found some stuff in the defense that worked, and they played really well. In fact, you talked about it. They gave up the punt return for the touchdown, or not punt return, but the block punt. And that's one of the scores Church Point had. So that's 4 scores that were given up by the defense. For John Wolf, Landon Anderson, I'm Tom Boucher. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of live streaming of Menard Eagle football from the Nest on 446 Sports. God bless everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. See you Wednesday at Buffalo Wild Wings at 7 p.m. Come join us and be live. We'll be outside.